outside and just participate in a game jam, so this is always good to see.
Yeah, who of you was part of a Clue Jam before, right? Just want to know. So quite a few new ones, right?
Yes.
The golden rule, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we're live, right?
So now we just have to find out where we have to stand.
I guess in front of the GoPro.
All right. So should we move it a bit to here, right? What you're going to Is the stream working already? Okay, so welcome also to the participants from online to go to this, so that there's more than one nose on it. Okay, so welcome also from online. We just had some difficulties with the setup, but now everything should be working.
If you see something that looks like a pirated movie, that's just us filming the Pacman image. So, but like, hello again, everybody, like online and offline. Thank you all for participating at the Clue Jam, and we have a whopping okay, I guess I just like team that has made a game and entered it into the each game jam. You'll be able to
if you bring your own device, because
if you want to show
we don't have all the requirements on ours.
I don't know if it's like play in browser. I think it's fine if you don't bring it, but if you want to show off your game, I'll suggest you do. Yeah. So do you want to? Yeah, perfect.
All right, thank you.
So I guess you're going to have a microphone. So I guess I'll just hand over to you. Give it up for the game that's coming up, that is named.
Well, before I say it, I'm sorry for my fake Italian accent. It's called Decimation, and it looks like this. I hope you can see it. Yeah. I hope you will join me in this game. It is really multiplayer. Starting here, and I'm giving you the link in the channel here. So while people join up, I hope, let's look at what this is about. So you're a legionnaire, and yeah, like it says here, you had some trouble fighting the game Bertians and had to retreat from battle. Your superiors didn't quite see it that way, and now you're facing decimation, or decimatio as it's called in Latin. And yeah, one of the 10 guys you're with will have to be executed. So the blue guy, that's you. the other legionnaires look like this, and then there's this one guy that you really can't stand, and you really hope that it's going to be him. Yeah, I did the programming and the characters, and I had help with from Robin with the backgrounds and some more art. So let's have a look. Yeah, there are a few people here. They could join 3 more, but yeah, I'll start it now. Time is short. So, you can try and move left and right. I recommend you don't stand here by the X at the end. Yeah, so each turn the Centurion moves closer to that position, and you don't want to end up there. And as you can see, Andy is apparently my nemesis, and I hope I can get him here instead of Nock. Nope, nope. One more turn. Everyone's moving right. Ah, that's the wrong way. No! I'm there. They got me. No, they got me. So you can see here, okay, the layout gets messed up because this is really just plain old HTML, and yeah, there's still work to be done. But up here you can see the scores. So I died, I get 0, everyone else 10, and the one person who had me as a nemesis got 30, and I can start another round. I'm starting here at a nice position, trying to move left, and yeah, the sum movement of all the players determines where the line goes. Maybe I should. That's the game. Any questions? Well, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for presenting. So that was Decimato. Oh, that was the worst pronunciation. That was the worst. Oh, we have a question. Yeah. So I'll bring the.
Just a second. For the stream.
Where did you get the pictures from exactly? Like the whole. Yeah.
The background or the characters?
Everything.
I did the characters in Dash Studio. It's 3D posing software, and the backgrounds were collected by Robin from the net, from Creative Commons sources, and put together.
So, and of course, everybody can try it out later again during the game fair.
RIP headphone users. So I guess we'll need the next game, right?
Let's try out our high-tech lecture halls.
space, and the other one arrow keys and enter. That's about it. You can shoot using weapons, collect power-ups, which power-ups actually power down the enemy, and I think it's best to just show how awesome the game is.
Yeah.
You really have to try it to feel.
Okay, so we have to pick a color.
Just pick any random thing.
Yep. And enter the names.
And
Okay. Maybe can you hold it like somewhere closer so we can. Okay.
all right, let's
Okay. So how do I? Wait.
Yeah, so they should.
Controls are inverted.
Oh, it's a bit laggy here. I don't know why. So the power downs are affecting the other player negatively, like slowdowns or more traps, or there are bombs also. And there is a game bird that appears.
So classic for a game jam, of course.
Let's just refresh.
yeah, refresh. They don't need to do that too much.
Okay, let's go with this.
So you're playing versus mode on the same device?
Yeah, the
right?
same keyboard, yeah. And there is a game bird that appears in the middle. If a player hits it, it will gain health. Why? Game bird is struggling in this year, I guess.
Oh no. Oh, this again.
Don't worry, we'll get it fixed by the time you try it. we didn't have that in Unity.
Yeah, it's just from WebGL apparently. But yeah, that's pretty much the game.
That's it. Yeah, you battled it out locally on the same machine.
And yeah, let's see. There's also a score if you can play multiple rounds and see who gets, I don't know, best of 3.
If you're wondering why he died, it's because he threw himself in the lava in the middle. You're not supposed to do that. He just did that to show us the game over screen.
Yeah.
Sorry?
There is sound, but it's
maybe
not.
not too loud.
Oh
Just
yeah. I
Put
tried.
it as loud as possible and play like 20 more seconds or something.
Okay.
So it seems like a lot more fun with sound.
Only on the screen it's lagging, but here it's working fine. I don't know why.
It's lagging very badly.
Yeah.
over there. Yeah, must be something. Muted. Yeah, it's working fine on the left, but I don't know. It seems to be lagging over here
Yeah.
on the screen. You gotta try it on our left. Or yours. Since it's uploaded. That's about it.
Okay.
Look for us later and come play with a friend or come alone and make a new friend or something.
Thank you, guys. Test. Thank you, guys. Oh, das Ding ist aus, oder was? Test. Test, 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 test. I don't hear anything. Oh, now it works. Technical problems don't stop ever. So I guess we have our next game presenter. So take it away.
Cool. Just for some organizational stuff. Wir können auf Deutsch reden. Kann man das bei dir am Laptop zeigen oder müssen wir deinen eigenen anschließen? Weil du kannst das Spiel direkt über den Browser aufrufen. Ganz genau. Der Fluch des Saphir. Ja, ich mache das auf Englisch. Die Kids sollen nur ein bisschen das Spiel zeigen. Ich werde einfach dazu reden, damit wir das einheitlich auf Englisch haben. Okay? So should start. Right, guys. Okay, we're going to present Der Fluch des Saphir. That's a game made by my two kids who are standing there at the left corner. That's Lilith, the youngest one, obviously, here at the Game Jam, in the age of 11, and Joanna in the age of 12 years. So thank you very much for having this opportunity and giving them the chance to show what they can achieve in that age. I think that's something really, really special. Okay, as you already can see, this is a game done in German, because my kids are learning English, but we are not really fit to do everything or prepare everything in English language. Hope you don't mind, but I think it's okay for everybody. So what's the base of that? That's a game done in RPG Playgrounds. For those who happen to know what that is, that's a RPG game maker, rather simple one, perfectly suitable for kids from my point of view, because they can really jump start into it, just concentrate on creativity and not on coding, and they can, with a few clicks, create amazing results. And everything you're going to see is really done by them. We just had some preparation time. We just made one game together, just one level with the RPG Playground. That was the preparation, and everything else was more or less really done here. When we got the main topic of the game jam, punishment, I was a little bit confused. Especially my kids were confused when I told them that's about punishment. But they generated a nice idea around it. And the storyline goes as follows. It's called The Curse of the Sapphire. That means you are the main action hero in this game who has stolen this sapphire. But it also got stolen from you. And your punishment is to find the sapphire again and bring it back, which leads to a rather dangerous journey for the hero. So let's look a little bit on how it looks. And Joanna will play a little bit just to give you an idea what the engine is capable of. So it's, as I said, it's browser-based. You can do everything within the browser, which is quite nice. The downside of that is you can't embed it. That means if we had to create an itch.io page without uploading a file, but we just put everything into the description, even the title pics and the screenshots, which was fine enough. So don't be afraid to click on the link that is provided within the description. So second, as you can see, you can move around, you can fight monsters, you can script dialogues, and you can script behavior. And also the scripting is mainly done by the kids, especially the dialogues, as you can see. And of course, I helped a little bit with this, let's say more technical stuff when they had to enable specific triggers. Right, but everything else, the visualization, the idea, the dialogues, the amount of levels, I proposed to just make 3 of them. At the end of the day, they made 5. Especially yesterday was really awesome because they were incredibly productive during that day. And we have even been given the opportunity to make an interview with the kids. Also, again, thank you for that. Thanks, Marie, for doing the interview with the kids. This sort of really special experience. And I'm very sure that they will remember that for a long, long time. So thanks again for giving our kids the opportunity to be here. And for all the organizers, you're doing a really, really great job organizing everything, because that means a lot of work. Yeah. So applause for the organization. Awesome job.
Thank you very much, and of course everybody is welcome, so no
Great.
exceptions.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for the game. And you definitely have to check it out later.
So I guess we have our next game coming right up. I assume it's gonna be a Commodore 64 game, but let's go.
HDMI? Yeah. Good. That should work without problems, normally.
Hat's kein Audio, oder?
Hat's nicht. Was ist nicht? Nein, hat's echt nicht.
Doch, doch. Das war schon.
Übrigens, die Leute können noch bis zum Klebeband dort gehen, sonst kommen sie aus der Kamera raus. Auf der Seite. Auf der Seite, genau. Über das Klebeband dort. Sonst minus Tastatur, ja.
So, probably some of you know this kind of blue. So this is C64. Unfortunately, the emulator. I didn't bring the original hardware here to present, which would be difficult to stream and to put it here on HDMI. But it's a game that would also run on a native C64. And what we see here is that the game's name is Jitnog. Jitnog, okay, it's probably hard to tell what the game is about, but we also see that the directory also has some graphics made by Martin that indicate a little bit of the game. So if we start the game now, it is basically the game that I pitched 2 days ago. So you are Jitnog. Jitnog stands for the judge in the name of God. And your task is to do the punishment in his name. And you have given a set of rules which are set in stone, and you have to follow these rules. Otherwise, you will be struck. So it's very important to follow the rules. So I hope you can help me with playing the game. Let's start the game, and at the beginning, the rules will be shown. And please, just try to memorize the rules. They're not too complicated. Just 10 rules. Thou shalt confess all your crimes. And that's it, yeah. Everybody kept the rules, no problem. And now the first sinner comes in. Okay. The guy comes in. There's enough, you can stand here. Looking for his donkey, then he has stolen an egg, and he has a cousin whom he wanted to meet that day. So some of these things are a sin. It's very clear which one. And probably we will just reread the commandments to check. Okay, I would say number 6. If one walks normally and has stolen an egg, then they shall stand in the pillory for 7 days. Okay, let's announce the punishment. Sentenced to pillory, how many days? No, that was wrong. We did some mistake. Now it's Gamebird's job to get rid of the corpse. So We both were struck because we did not follow the rules. So we made some mistake. Let's do it better as the next one. Okay, the next guy looks very much like the first guy, but it's definitely a different one because the first guy is not moving anymore. The characters are randomly generated, so they are changing. And also the rules are randomly generated, so from play to play they change. He has read the Book of Potter. That's a sin, I'm almost sure. If one has no hair and read the Book of Potter, they shall receive 9 lashes. They have hair? Oh, okay, then I made my next mistake. No, it was correct.
I think he didn't have hair in the beginning.
Okay, then this was probably God's sign or a bug. It was God's sign, for sure. Yes. So this one was correct. So we didn't have music for this game until today. And just yesterday, a guy from Sweden said he is going to make the music for us. So I will just do any punishment now. It's sure that we will be struck here. And we are avoiding. But I don't want to spoil it too much, but there is a point when you cannot avoid anymore. That's when you have lost. So in the end, it's your task to speak the correct sentences to all the sinners. And it also gets faster over time. So there is a time bar that is decreasing, and this time bar is decreasing much faster over time. Then we were too slow. And now the game is over for us. So yes, this is a short game for the C64. My daughter, 13 years old, who is watching online via Discord today, she made the graphics. This is basically done with a graphics editor that looks like this. The music editor for this looks like this. And the code for this is 6502 assembly code. It also contains some C code in the game that looks like this. But I must say that the code is much easier to read than the commandments. That's it, C64 game. It's playable in the browser, or you can download. You can also put it onto your real 64 if you have one. Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you again, and welcome to the next group.
Yeah. Gamepad
Are you
seems to
the
have
same group? Yeah. Okay, perfect.
so many people.
Surrounded by people.
You can have both microphones, I guess.
Yes.
It's good, actually. I need a second one.
No, I don't want to talk. No, Andi. You wanted to talk.
Do we have two?
Chris
Okay.
wanted to talk.
I'll just hold it. I'll give it to you. Soll ich spielen? Magst du reden und ich spiele oder magst du gleich spielen und reden? Magst du machen? No. Ich glaube, wenn du spielst, ist es am schwersten. Was? Wenn du spielst, ist es am schwersten. Ja, ist das auch nicht. Geht ja.
Okay, this is our game. It's called Judgement Monday. And in this game, you are the devil. And you have to judge people who are coming to hell. So as you can see, this is the start screen. And the devil is bored. And now we are to play. First, we got a short introduction.
One day hell, even in hell, another long day of judging the sinners that arrive here. After their confession, you have the joy to select the punishment. For some, it may be only a tickle. For others, it's more than life. If, by Satan, the music is annoying, change it. Now, it's your turn.
As you can see, it's a mixed reality game, and we all made up of videos. The only two factors that are not real are the display and the background. You can click on the radio to change the music. And if you start the game, the first confession is done.
Once my best friend and I went on a skiing trip. And just as we were on our way up with the gondola, it started to shake and it was about to fall. And so naturally, I pushed him out the window to save my own life.
And now you can judge him by clicking Judge Now. You come to the next screen, and here you can choose the punishment for him.
What
and
should we choose?
It's from weak to very hard.
What is your punishment?
Okay, boy.
That's rather harsh.
Okay. We also plan to collect statistics. We do collect them actually, but we had no time to make a screen for the collection or for the summarization. So you could view if you are a bad person or not. Yeah, let's go to the next one maybe.
Oh.
Every time I was drunk in the city, I stole a bike. Then I rode it home. When I got home, I dumped the bikes in the small river nearby, so that no one could find them.
What's people's punishment?
Definitely slow down.
Guillotine?
That's unexpected.
My brother and I were surfing when a storm came up. I lost my surfboard in the waves. In order not to drown, I took his board away from him. He drowned, but I made it to shore safely.
Water drops. It fits. Yeah.
Thank you.
What the hell? I convinced a young girl that I am from the Star series and that she was the chosen one. All she had to do was get life insurance for $125,000, then kill herself so that I could take her soul with me to the new life.
I think that deserves supporting a life.
By the way, one playthrough is that you have to judge 5 people right now, but we have many more than that. So
12, I think.
12. We have 12 stories right now, so there's a lot of replay value until you have seen them all. So enjoy.
Time is up, but I think we can have one more, right?
One more.
I think it's the last one.
I was a nurse who picked up medicine from the hospital and then sold it over the internet.
Selling drugs? How much?
Okay.
That was 5 people, so.
Okay.
I guess we're done, so I hope you enjoyed it and feel free to play.
Especially thank you to all you sinners.
Nice. Need to see if Hell has more job openings.
So who wants to go next?
Yeah, people are shy. It looked like some of you wanted to come.
You can go next. So one group just stood up. Yeah, perfect.
Just do it like in school if no one wants to come forward voluntarily.
Wir können so Serbs machen, das ist so dann aufs Klo. Das war jetzt die Bad Time, das ist ja wir machen können. Sure.
So, I guess you just take it away. Do you have a demo you want to do? Or do you need just... Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll just set it up and you just talk about your game then.
Yeah, okay. So our game is the workflow. It was previously known as the working simulator. You might recognize it from the Ö in working. Yeah, as you already heard in our pitch, or his pitch actually, you are at work, but it's very boring. You're working for Mark Zuckerberg, creating the metaverse. Yeah, it's very boring, so you basically decided to play some games in the meantime. But the problem is that he doesn't just let you alone. Like, he's gonna check on you once in a while, and if he catches you playing, then something bad happens. That's where the punishment comes in. Yeah, you know. And, okay. There is also a timer. Like, it's not like you can just do nothing also. Like, you can't just stay in your spreadsheets and do nothing and just hope that when he comes in, you can just pretend that you're working. You also have to make sure to solve enough exercises or like math problems to actually survive. So you can see the game now. It's also like similar to the last one, based on like an old PC. You can see now that we're playing a game. It's definitely not Pacman. What did you do? So I think I Okay, we're back in the game. Sorry for not being on camera. Yeah, you can see here we're solving some math problems to get some extra time. And now we're playing a game, and now we're just gonna hope that Mark Zuckerberg does not arrive. Oh no, he's here. He's definitely here. Okay, and the day resets. So it's kind of like a time loop. You're stuck here forever. You're never going home. And you just keep doing this to hopefully find a way out. And maybe we can do it. If you look at the whiteboard, you might find some hints. But I don't know if we should tell you now, or if we should let them figure it out later, maybe. Yeah, we're going to let you figure it out later. You can... Oh, here he is again. If you play with headphones, it's a little bit better because you can actually hear him coming from, like you can hear footsteps and everything, and then you can see him facing through the door and then the door opening afterwards, which is definitely not a bug, but a feature. Turn around, turn around. Oh, here he is. It's a little bit of a jump scare sometimes. You can also see a picture of Gamebird in the background. He's, I guess, the best employee, not like us. And above that, you can see a very well edited picture of ourselves that we're not going to show you the full one. I don't know if we have anything else to show, because we don't want to show the secret ending, so. Okay. Hmm?
It's quite hard because I can't hear him.
Try turning up the volume, maybe. Can we turn up the volume?
No, you can't. That is HDMI.
Ah, okay.
You think you can do that?
Oh, maybe. You can hear some Pacman music that was composed by another team member who's not here. If the Pacman music wasn't so loud, you would also hear like the floppy drive of the PC and like the CPU fans and everything. Ah, yeah. That was an example of the time running out. Like if the timer reaches 0, the one that you see in the bottom right corner of the screen, then that's game over for you. Yeah, you can hear the footsteps now. This is Mark Zuckerberg arriving. You can see him facing through the door. Exactly. And you can also hear the doors squeaking. As you can tell, it gets quite stressful sometimes, so it's actually quite difficult to solve those simple math problems if you're scared of your timer running out or scared of your boss arriving. The Pacman game itself is quite simple, but it has different levels. They all look the same, but there are more enemies. Like the more points you reach, you could see it there, the game regenerates and there are more enemies. Okay. Okay, so we actually did show you the secret ending. Okay. Yeah, you can find that word that we just entered there. I hope you didn't remember. You can find it on the whiteboard in the background. And if you reach a certain number of points in the game, then you can enter this word and then you win the game. But as it's a time loop, you don't actually escape, you just restart and restart and restart. It never ends. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything we have to show you.
Thank you.
And if you want to try it out later, I think we will be outside, at least some of us. Thank you.
Thank you guys for that image of Mark Zuckerberg burned permanently in my head. Ah, mach gleich. Sure. Sonst kannst du den Adapter abhören. So, next game coming right up. So take it away.
Yeah, let me fix.
Okay, sure, then I'll let your...
No, he's not my partner.
Wait, he's not your partner, so... Oh, just a playtester. Okay, so...
Great. So, hello everyone to my game, or our game, Sorry Not Sorry. So the team is me, Sebastian Witz, and my partner Michael Steinkellner, who is not here today. We also took some assets from the internet because we had limited time. And yeah, what we did a small 2D platformer. You can go back already and start. Of a little robot. Yeah, we made a little 2D platformer inspired by Portal and Will You Snail and similar games. Also a little bit getting over it because falling down is, yeah, you will fall down a lot, and your goal is simply to overcome this test chamber that you're stuck in. And yeah, let's Martin jump around a little bit. Let's see if we can make it. Oh no.
So here you can see the developer play, everything working quite fast.
Yeah, the game is on the faster side. So it's really hard to tweak such a game because you cannot really do that for every player. Because for some it's then too slow, for others it's too fast. Yeah, so now jump down. It's the way to go.
Hey, I found the switch. Let's see what it does.
Okay, what does the switch do? It turns off the screen. So we have two diversifiers in the game. We have two diversifiers. We have once the blackout. So in this level, the screen goes black for 1 second roughly. So yeah, you can miss your jumps. And the other diversifier is that the game is in a loop. So as you have seen, you're playing the same level over and over, just with different modifiers. I won't tell you the other obstacles and won't tell you how much levels there are. So feel free to try it out yourself.
So what was the fastest time to complete? So we can speedrun against it?
I wanted to implement the leaderboard, but I had less time yesterday, so that feature got cut. But I will add it afterwards, so you can train, and tomorrow you can then see who is the fastest.
Nice. Thanks.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay.
So, next game.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So we made Bird vs. Bird in Unity. It's basically a 2D shooter game, very old school, where 1 versus 1 fight against each other, and whoever kills the other bird faster, more often, wins. So don't forget to play the sound as well. So I will just demonstrate. We also have controller support here. We also have a few items in here. For example, the ball you just saw earlier, if you hit the enemy with it, then his side of the screen will go black. And there's also some life coins that you can get that help you recover life. And the first guy, you see the score in the middle of the screen. Whoever defeats the other one in a best of 7, I think, he wins. We also had a lot of fun with the sound, so. So if you want to try this out, you can use the keyboard, for example, WASD and spacebar for the first player, which is the green bird, and the arrow keys, and I think the semicolon for the second bird. You can also use a controller for the second bird, so. And now, as you see, at the end, whoever gets to the 5 points first wins, and you can either press R to restart or escape to go back to the menu. So, simple game. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's mine. Okay. Thanks for the presentation, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, you can use my laptop. So, but you can talk about your game first while I set it up.
Not much to talk about. Hi. Don't you hate it when GameBird eats your cookies? That's it.
Kill the GameBird.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna talk much.
Should I talk for you?
No, it's okay. 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 Childish Gambino, the game. Okay.
What does it mean?
Shh. No. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Was one of the diversifiers like kill game bird or something? Punish game bird? Sure. So I guess you take it away, right?
What Mohammed didn't mention probably is that he made it in like 10 hours, so he had a little bit less time than the rest of us. That's why it is so polished and beautiful. All right, now to my game, or our game, as I was joined by Benjamin, who unfortunately is in goddamn Cyprus right now. So he cannot be here at university, but he did the sprites and the music and the sound effects for this wonderful game, which is a continuation of a game from the previous Game Jam called Go Go Game Bird. This one is called Go Go Game Bird 2. It's a direct sequel. If you remember the story of the first one, you're good, otherwise you should play it first. No, I'm just kidding, it has nothing to do with it. So, in the game, you're a delivery driver of an unnamed food delivery company on a bike, and you go through the city delivering food. You have a lot of stats to keep track of that you can see on the top right, like how many deliveries you made, how many tips you got, your current rating in stars, then how long your shift lasts, and how long you have to deliver your pizza, your burger, and your sushi. Of course, you have to get it from the restaurant first, and then on the bottom right on the minimap, you can see where the person is that you have to deliver it to. As you can see, I'm already late on delivering my sushi, so the customer will not be very pleased. Here's the customer that ordered the burger, so we'll just bring it to him. He seems very grateful. And on we go. Other than that, the city is very much alive. If you race on the street, you can go much faster. Then on the pedestrian side, there is NPCs that are very smart, like high-tech AI in how they move, as you can see with this person here. And here's the sushi I was supposed to get, and here's the person who wanted the burger, or no, the pizza, but they're angry. So they gave me a really bad rating, which you can see that my rating already went down quite a bit. So this is the main gist of the game. Your shift lasts like 2.5 minutes at first, and then then you can see what happens. And there's also cars and pedestrians. I spent like 4 hours implementing pedestrian crossings on the street, which are used by the pedestrians. And if you're lucky, you can see a pedestrian crossing the road while a car is coming. No! I think there's no more cars coming, unfortunately. But please try it out yourself and see what happens if a car comes while a pedestrian is crossing the road. Other than that, this game is supposed to show you how punishing it is to live in a capitalist society. And other than that, as soon as your shift ends, there is a little bit of voice acting by Benjamin, who's taking the job of the dispatcher, so the person phoning you and telling you where to go. Oh, can you hear that? The phone call is already coming in because we only have a few seconds left in our shift. By the way, the cars don't kill you. That was a conscious decision. But you can push them the other way. That's how physics work. Oh, you can barely hear it.
Orders are coming every. I know that your shift is about to end. Well, we really need your
So this was easier to hear on headphones. I should probably turn down the game music, but don't worry about that. We can do that later. But basically, your dispatcher asks you to go on with the shift, and now your choice is to accept. Then you get 2 more minutes to your shift, and then you can see what happens after that, or refuse. And if you refuse, well, what happens if you refuse? Of course, you get fired from your job because nobody wants a worker who is not taking additional shifts. And also, your rating was horrible. And that's basically it. Thank you for your attention, and please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sure. You can bring your... I'm bringing a charging cable. No, just use it.
Can you use it?
Yeah, sure. If it's not graphically demanding, I think it's okay.
Sure. Hi guys. We made a game called The Curse of the Narrator. Could you open it? That would be super nice. It's basically a graphic novel. We did it in RemPy. Yeah. Since I did the programming, maybe she should talk.
I don't know. Should I? Okay. So yeah, let's start. Maybe. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Okay.
Is the music on? Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to do the full screen. Okay, let's start. Okay, so voice is computer generated.
But don't worry, it will be easy for you. You're an author after all, the best there ever was, some say. Tell me a story, but make it good. I won't accept anything less than extraordinary.
Okay, so we are the author, and we need to create the best story ever told.
Just feed me the words, and I will lend my voice to you, as I always have.
And this is the narrator of the story.
Let's begin. It was a mild-mannered night in the little town.
The art was done. It's everything drawn by our girls here, by Ruxi and Adriana. So we didn't use any assets. The game basically consists of some loops, even though there is an end, so it is definitely rewarding to keep playing.
Taking pictures was strictly forbidden inside the cathedral. However, she had been determined to do so, and had therefore entered the cathedral after opening hours. I hate this Caroline character, by the way. The way she is written is just dull. Try to make this more interesting once the story goes on, would you? Anyway, Caroline turned to rush back to the exit. To her horror, she found that the doors were now locked. What do you think Caroline should do next to make this story more entertaining?
So, what do you want to do? Do you want to call for help or rattle on the door? Okay, rattle! Let's rattle.
I see you're trying to do the smart thing here by keeping Caroline safe. How boring. Let's switch it up a bit.
Yeah.
Caroline violently rattled on the door's handle. To her surprise, the heavy cathedral doors suddenly tilted towards her, ready to crash down upon her.
Any choices? The corner? Okay.
Caroline fled to the corner of the room. Unfortunately, she overlooked the stoup of holy water, which she now crashed right into. Blood started to gush from her temple, where a wound had opened up. Now this is what I call a plot twist. Suddenly, a strange sound came from the other side of the cathedral. What was that?
Anything? Skeletons? Okay.
Great choice.
Caroline heard something strange. Sounds she could not quite describe. Sounds like Wait, what is the word I'm looking for? Rattling? Crackling? Damn it. Whatever. This is just the first draft. We'll fix it in the edit. Sounds like rattling. Out of the corner of her eyes she saw 3, 5, 10. Skeletons wearing lavish attire, dripping with jewels, bare bones encased in gold and lace. The crystals bejeweled skeletons. Terrifying. Is that really the best we can come up with? Let's see. The skeletons were also really shocked. She only had a few moments left before the monks were going to notice her. So she...
Okay, a choice?
Photograph.
Take a selfie? Photograph.
Caroline lifted her camera to get a good shot at what she saw. She lined the shot, careful not to break a nail when pressing the button. That's a thing women care about, right? Suddenly, Caroline saw something in the corner of her eye.
Okay, guys, we're gonna end it here. You should definitely play it. I mean, as all the games, of course, it's fun. There's a lot of twisting, kind of, and turning. So, yeah.
We're leaving you on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
You gotta find out what happens next by yourself.
Okay, guys, have fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
A question, yeah.
Someone asked, how did you generate the voice?
Oh, there's a website which is called voicemaker.in. Rachel found it, and you can choose different voices. If you make a free account, you can just do whatever you want. Like, you can translate into a voice up to 250 characters. So we had, yeah, it was a lot of work. Yeah.
But a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, yeah.
And we're happy with the end result.
Okay, another question? No, right? No. Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Great artwork. So, any more presentations?
Maybe we could go next then.
Yeah, let's just... Yeah, but like,
Yes.
we wanted to do that, but I think that's kind of hard because we can't...
Let's finish the presentations here.
Yeah, the
and then
offline ones.
Move to online.
What do you guys want? So I
Also,
guess-
one group wrote on Discord that they are a bit late. They uploaded the video, but maybe they make it here in time.
So I guess we have another group. So take it away.
Okay, so our game, first we wanted to call it Punish Me, but then I thought, well, that sounds rather like an adult game. So the main writers of the game were those two kids, and so the game is called Don't Punish Me. Nevertheless, the guy in the game will get punished all the time. So let me find it here. Siehst du das, Mascha? I don't see our game. Oh, scrolling is different on this machine. Okay. Okay, let's visit the game. So, about the game, Marsha was creating the story. It was a rule-based game. He did the graphics, yeah, and I just helped a little bit making some code and stuff like that from scratch. Yeah, but the main work was on them about this game. The game is on the C64. We coded in C, and we happily got some music yesterday applied from Sweden. And yeah, let's look into the game. Oh, I like this machine. Okay, blue screen, but a good one. Don't Punish Me. A vintage computing Carinthia production, junior division. That's the Swedish music, which I got yesterday. How do I control it? I guess this one.
I think no,
maybe you can do that because this machine is too modern. Okay, hey little one, How old are you and where are your parents? Okay. Good. Okay. Okay, you have 3 choices. You can say that the truth, I'm 9 years old, or you can say that you are 68, but you still look younger than the other guy. Or you can say that mom told you not to talk about strangers. This is just a small introduction how to play the game. You always can press I so you can read the dialogue again to see what the question has been if in case you forgot it. So now we just can choose anything because this is a tutorial, nothing will happen. But well, mom will come and she will say, Bobby, there you are. There you are. Sorry about that, mister. I lost him in the crowd earlier. Thank you for finding him. Listen, young man, you are in big trouble now. But ma'am, I just wanted to look for Super Game Bird. Okay, and the game starts. Don't Punish Me by IPOC, Komsha, Logica, Will Helpers Linking, and Demasik from Sweden. So, and now the game can start. Maybe, Masha, you can play a little bit? So here you see a round thing, and you don't know what this is. Well, I have to say this game is based on historical facts that happened partially in our home. Not everything. We didn't wash the cat in the wash machine, but some other things might be true. Okay, so the guy sees the round thing, and what will he do? Yeah, he wants to try it out. He thinks it's a scale. I'll check my weight. Let's see what happens when I turn it on or kick it. So we can select something. What do you want to select, Masha? Oh, she kicked it, well, like children do, and then it actually broke. All the graphics is done in Petsky, which is like ANSI art or ASCII art, so painted pixel by pixel. Yeah. So this already is one of the ends of the story. So because he now got punished, and so he can try his success again to play Super Game Bird. There is maybe, I don't know, 20 endings or about like that, which are negative and one is good. Yeah. So you have to try out a lot. Yeah. Okay, let's go on. So you are at the start again, and hopefully you will act differently. What to do otherwise? Masha just can play a little bit. And if you reach the good final, you will just see Gambird, and you can play Gambird, but not actually, it's not an inside game. Yeah, the game is the game. Okay, so do you want to read something? You're very shy. So I'm eating breakfast. Mom is trying to turn the machine on. Did something happen? Oh no, she is looking at me and seems really mad. So what do I do now? Lie? Make her run for it? Tell her the truth? Number 3. Okay, she didn't believe me at first. It took a few minutes for her to get that, and that despite her being an adult. She told me to go to my room. Through a door doesn't seem like it has a scale after all. She also forbid me to play my favorite game. Punishment again. So, but it's going on. Well, maybe you can just play through to showing some pictures. Everywhere we have made a lot of pictures by this guy. I try to help him sometimes. Okay. So I think you have an impression about the game. So, the cat, what do you want to do with this dirty cat? Throw her into the... Okay, that's what kids do. So you will have a lot of stories here. I think we have around 30 pictures inside and many choices. I think it's a cool game the kids did, and you might also enjoy it as adult, because somewhere we wrote this game is only for people up to 10 years. But you can try it as well. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for presenting. I'm impressed by that kiddie ASCII art. Are you guys presenting or? I guess we should be presenting then. Like, come down, guys. Also, as organizers, code and play. Safe for work.
Yeah, safe for work.
Okay, so maybe like to explain a bit what we did. It's a mashup between, I don't know, a lot of games. Most notably maybe Cards Against Humanity, but with a lot of user-generated content. So we're just, and it's online multiplayer, works in the browser, and it apparently doesn't work on the.
So our own game doesn't work on our device. Very nice.
Doesn't want to do it. Yeah. So you can also join because it's online. It's hosted on, I guess you can go to this URL or punishment.swagslash.io, but we'll just I don't know.
So you can also join directly over the submission page. So go to our game, Punishment, and then just click the play or play now or what it was.
So you can choose to toggle not safe for work content. We'll keep it off for Twitch. But it's a lot funny if you do. So I guess, guys, just enter a username. It's not me playing, but whatever, go start. And like, yeah, yes, we demoed it. And people can join with the lobby key. It works on mobile as well, I guess. And you can help us load test this thing, you know. We never tried it with more than 7 people, so. Uh-oh, don't.
Let's click on start.
Oh no, we're gonna wait for everybody now. Okay, just to get the gist of the game, there's a punishment that everybody thinks of at the start. So you put a punishment in here, I don't know, run around the university, do 20 push-ups, whatever. And after that, players agree on a punishment that they want to do for the round, so the loser has to do the punishment then, like the least funny person in a sense. And after that, it works very similarly to Cards Against Humanity, but the only difference being you as the user, everybody generates their cards. So you try to be funny in creating answers for a question that we give to all players afterwards, and then players try to be funny with your answers, and at the end, everybody votes on the funniest answer for 5 specific questions, and after that, yeah, you get the scores. And I think we'll never get to that point because we have, I don't know what, 10, 11 people doing punishments, and if you don't all submit, we'll never see the next screen. So.
One more thing maybe, so the questions are also auto-generated from your inputted cards. So we have placeholders for the questions like would love to, and then the is replaced by, for instance, the person that you will put in the next step once we finish here.
So you can look at this for a minute now, so maybe we'll try it.
So maybe to simplify it, you can also just insert a dot and submit it, and then nobody will vote for it, but we'll get to the next stage in time, in 5 minutes.
Maybe someone's trolling.
Yeah, sure. Like that's the diversify event. Let's like the April Fool's joke. I think we'll just try it again with fewer people, like really quickly, so we can get through them. Be fast. Don't show the lobby key. Don't join, guys, please. Do it. Just gonna start. Andy, you join. Somebody's gonna troll, I see. Start. So the punishment is gonna be run around HS4, I don't know, I'm not creative now. Do you have one? Does everybody have one? Yes, so what do you choose? No, I think do a funny dance for the audience. Give the organizers a nice gift. Oh. I don't think that's a punishment. I'm going to vote for that, yeah. So everybody votes now for their favorite punishment. Nice, we do a funny dance. Nice, nobody disconnected. So yeah, of course you can't play, like if somebody chooses to disconnect, it doesn't work anymore. So sorry for that. You gotta try it on your own, I guess, with like people that you know and they're not from the audience and leave
It's
on you.
probably not a good idea to just make it open for everyone if they're anonymous. The takeaway.
Yeah, but try it. Please. Yeah.
So then we can also enable the not safe for work if we try it at our
it's not
stand.
funny without it.
It's probably better.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yes.
For looking at this one specific screen that didn't tell you a lot about our game.
Do you actually have a not safe for work filter or something, or is it just a general gentleman's agreement?
No, like user-generated content, that's up to you. That's not filtered. But the things we give you, like questions and
So half of the content is filtered out. So our content, pre-generated content.
If your players write something naughty, we don't filter it now.
But probably their input is more safe for work than our pre-generated one anyways.
Yes, I guess that's it.
Thank you.
Amazing presentation, right? So I don't know if we want to do Discord games.
Are there any more teams? Yeah?
Oh yeah, nice. Thanks for bringing your own device. So please take it away, I guess.
Thank you. So our game is On the Run. Oh, my mask. I hope it works. Maybe I try it without the adapter. Okay, the audio device is there, but there's no screen. Yeah, perfect. Okay, our game is On the Run, which is a simple racing action car game, and the goal is to collect fines to win. I need to search our game. So Rafaela did the artwork, except the explosion animation, which we got from the Unity Asset Store. And first I want to show you the map, and after that Rafaela play a game. I want it a little bigger. Oh, okay, I see the screen a bit small here at my computer, but I think... Okay, perfect. So let's start the game. We are a car, and we have different obstacles, like here we have a street lamp, here we have a hydrant, we have fences here, which you can destroy, and if you destroy any run, you earn fines, which you can see here. Now we have 9 fines. If we have 10 fines, so the limit is 10, and for each 10 fine, we got 1 police car, which will follow us, and which will destroy us. You can see it here, we have here damage, and if we have 20 damage, the game is gone. And now, we also have a sound on my laptop, okay. So if you collect something, we also have sounds and so on. And you also have coins here, which repair the car of the value of 1. So now we can decrease the damage with the value of 1. And the goal is to maximize the fine here. I can show... Oh, damn. I can show you... Oh, and another obstacle is the mailbox, which brings us 5 points. The lamps brings us 1 point. The same the fence, and the hydrant brings us 3 points. And you can see it here with the level of 69. We have 7 police cars now. And if 1 police car die, another respawns. And now Rafaela will play the game, so we can restart it. We also have a menu with a P, but yeah. And the control is a bit, hard to play, but I like it that way. So we decided to make it with a bit of drifty feeling and so on. And the high score, which we reached, was 210, I think, with 20 police cars. And in the coding process, I tested it with 100 police cars, which was an early game over. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Are there more teams here at the university? Yes? So please come down also.
We can have both if you want. Thank you. How can I use this? Yeah, sure, if you have HDMI. Ah, okay, good. Hello guys, can you hear me? Okay, perfect. So our group is called Chin Chin, the drinking game. Who knows Italian here? Chin Chin means toast or prost. And our game is a drinking game in Discord. So whoever watching in Discord, you're lucky because we're gonna able to play it if we want. But let's set up the camera.
I'm trying, sorry.
I don't. First of all, for the drawing part, our group mate Giuseppe is the first time doing drawing, so it's going to be very fun for him to try out new parts of design development. And for me, it's my first time being a programming part in a game jam. So very new experience for both of us.
Yeah.
All right. It shows.
Do you think they believe in us? Because
let's see. Oh, that's fine.
I think it's going to work. Wait a second. Just change resolution. What do you have set in monitors?
I don't know.
Let's go to settings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a multiple?
I really don't know.
Do you want to like? Does it run in the web?
Yeah, I mean it is a Discord bot, so. Oh, we got it. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Thanks.
But yeah.
So first of all, we will go in step by step how to download it. So
okay, let me just here and here. Okay, so going into the page for the project, there is really not so much about it, but there is a very important link that will direct you to the Discord login page, and here I can add the bot to one of
my servers.
Yep.
I will try this servers, and I can authorize it. Yeah, I'm not a bot. You are. Okay, so hoping. Oh no, please. If we go in Discord, here it is. We can see. I mean, can we see? Yes, the bot is now on the server, and I can start it. Are you on the server?
No.
Wait. Okay. Whoa.
What happened?
Okay. Do I have to invite you, maybe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Invite you. Yeah. Hello.
All right. Got it.
Perfect.
I will join in now. Okay.
Okay. So now we can start the game. So. Oh yeah. Okay. Play. And the
All right.
game started. We have to join. I've joined, and Harvard has joined. Do I start?
the internet
Okay,
works.
I will then start the game, and I will receive mentions because it then switches to direct messages, and
the entire game will just run
Yeah.
on DM until the end.
exactly. And as mentioned, it is a drinking game. So at the beginning of this round, first things first, drink. We will not giving you a demonstration of that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
too drunk.
But how the flow is, there will be a question that will be made at the beginning of each round. And for example, for this round, the question is, who had the most embarrassing date? So in this first phase, the question is out there, and you start thinking, okay, who among our group is or had the most embarrassing date? And in turn, we will start betting a certain amount of sips of drinking, for
Yeah,
example,
any
beer.
drink.
So right now, maybe I know that he had the most embarrassing date,
I
and
sure
I
do.
want him to drink really badly, and I will bet a full drink, a full
Yep.
sip.
And then it's my
Yeah,
turn.
now it's his
so
turn.
I don't want to drink that much, so I will go for 0.5. And you
Yeah.
can see total pot will be 1.5 sips. Okay.
Exactly. So now that everyone has betted, just the two of us in this example, we can make a selection. So who is, in my opinion, the person who had the most embarrassing date? Now, I don't have that much of a choice. I will choose Harold.
And for me, I only have Giuseppe, so I pick it.
Yeah, okay. So right now, we both share half of the drink, but the thing is, the people, one of the people who drinks, or the only person who drinks, will receive a card.
So
For the cards, we have all the cards right here, and each card will have a special effect. Will give you a bonus or a malus.
Yeah.
And for example, I don't know which card did you?
So I got one called Alcohol Control. So the card is open that it lets your friend to decide whether
It
the
should be-
alcohol
is
amount
it
should
this
go
one?
up or go down. Exactly.
Okay.
So-
okay, yeah. So this card, as he was saying, makes the other people in the group decide how alcoholic your next drink will be.
So it could be a
And-
shot, it could be water if you want, but
Yeah,
most likely if your friends are true friends, they just keep bumping it up so you get drunk.
Yes,
Obviously.
there are different effects. One that I want to mention is the Gamer coin.
Yeah.
We took the inspiration from
The pitch.
the game pitches we have done 2 days ago. And if you receive this card, you have the possibility to convince the other people in the group to not make you drink, but convince all of them that one other person has to drink instead. And it's up to you and your persuasion skills to make yourself sober or more drunk if you want to drink.
And if you
You
fail,
just
you
say,
take a shot.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty simple.
It's up to you.
And the game goes on and on. Once you finish the action, click done. And then the bet goes again. A new question comes up. It goes on. And the maximum amount of player here is 8. So everyone could imagine that one drink, then every round, one person has to drink 8 sips. So it just go on and on, depending on how many people you have. Here it is.
Yeah.
Chin Chin.
Chin Chin.
We should get the Discord for the Clue Jam. The Discord, right? So I guess like that's it with games. Maybe I should talk about voting real quick, like
online.
What do you mean?
Online Discord games.
Yeah, but how would we present them?
For one, we have a video, so we can show that.
Okay, that's cool. So
it's a group with the video here already. Oh, you presented already. Yeah, perfect.
Then I guess no further presentations. So when it comes to voting, I think the end voting time is 19 o'clock. I think we can prolong that a bit if we do a game fair now. I think 20 o'clock should be fine.
Or 7:30, because then we also have the winners.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, perfect. 7:30 it will be. So make sure, like, once we're done with this, get your games ready for the game fair, and go around the room and check out the other games, like actually play them a bit. And after you've got a good look at every one of them, you can go on each and vote for them. Minor detail here to add: you have to be part of the game jam to vote. So you have to be part of an active project. So if only one of you of the group created each project, make sure to add your colleagues as collaborators. It's kind of a nuance, but you have to go through that with that. Okay.
Yeah, one more thing, maybe you want also to explain the individual voting types. If you want, you can also read them down, and I will explain a little bit in the meantime while you prepare it.
I think I know them, right?
I don't know if you know.
I think the categories that you vote for are fun, which is a kind of self-explanatory. What do we have? Presentation, which is obviously like art/music and general atmosphere. We have game design, which most of you studying game design will probably know what that means, but it's kind of hard to explain. And then we have, what's the last one?
Two more. So one is the general theme. So did it match with the punishment theme?
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's one. And originality is the last one. So how creative was the game? And was it just a reskin of something you've seen before?
Exactly. And in the end, then the overall score will be calculated automatically.
And so we have some goodies for people winning in the respective categories. So look forward to that.
Yes. So now the next steps are: go back to your place, prepare as many devices as you need to show off your game. Have some people staying there and present their game, while the others from the group can go around and check out the other games. And maybe if you're alone in a group, then just stay there before and go to the groups afterwards, or take a device with you so people can approach you in that way. So whatever you prefer, but try to also show off your own game and also go to the other games. So not only stay on your table or only go around, try to mix both. Yeah, and then you can vote. So you can vote directly on itch.io, and then we will meet at 7:40, I guess.
Sure.
If it's open until 7:30, so you have a bit time afterwards.
All
right.
Yeah, so let's get playing.
Have fun.
Thank you for tuning in on Twitch.